I worked with Matthew in 2008, 2009, and then 2010 until his passing. Um, it's I think the best way to explain my memories of Matthew um, are in the words of Princess Leia. It's more about feelings. The way Matt would walk into a room and it would just light up, his laugh, his smile, the feelings that you would get around him. Um, I do recall one moment though. In 2008, I was hanging a light. I remember I was up on a ladder and I was hanging a light, and I must have banged my hand, or it was a really heavy light and it was hard to get up there, or something was going wrong. And I let out a stream of profanity. And I I tend to be very, very conservative at the beginning of any working relationship with a new person because I don't know their kind of vibe. So I hadn't really said some of the things that I said in that moment out loud before. And I remember Matthew came around the corner and was just like, Sans faking. I can't believe that. What? You've been holding out on us. And that was just the kind of guy that he was. You know, he was a lot of fun to hang out with. And he laughed in those moments with you, you know, and never made you feel bad about anything, always lifted you up. Um, yeah, I remember we did a production of Into the Woods, and I had a lot of pressure on me because I didn't want to disappoint him. And I remember that feeling in particular with that production because he wanted this very, very specific lighting design. But also just in general, like, I never wanted to disappoint Matthew. Um, I always wanted to make him proud. So, yeah, those are some of my memories of Matthew.
Hi, everybody. My name is Morgan McCann. For those that don't know me, I was a part of the Weathervane family in the summers of 2008 and 2009. And my Matthew story is the first time I ever met him. I was at the SETC Unified auditions, for those that have never been to one of those. It's a giant cattle call with a ton of theaters, and you get up on stage and you sing your 16 bars and do your monologue and whatever. And then a room across the hall, there's a big board where all the theaters that are interested in seeing you for a callback, put your name under their theater, and here's the room we're going to be in. And I'd finished my initial audition, and I'm in that hallway between the two rooms, and this lightning bolt of energy comes charging up to me. And that's Matthew. And he sticks a flyer for the 2008 season under my nose and says, hey, I'm Matthew Trombetta. I'm the artistic director of Weathering Playhouse. Here's our season. We can't wait to see you in callbacks. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're just supposed to put the name on the board, but what I've come to realize was in that initial audition, he decided, yeah, he wanted me to be a part of the Weathervane family, and I'm to this day honored by that. And I think in a lot of ways that was him. He knew what he wanted, he knew what he needed to get done, and he was going to make it happen. And good luck if you wanted to stand in his way. So what I'm going to sing is They Say It's Wonderful for Man You Get Your Gun, which was the first show I got to do. It was the kickoff show from the 2008 season, and I hope you enjoy. Rumors fly and they often leave a doubt, but you've come to the right place to find out. Everything that you've heard is really so. I've been there once or twice, and I should know. You'll find that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, as they say. And with the moon up above, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, as they tell you. You leave your house one morning, and without any warning, you're stopping people, shouting that love is grand. And to hold a girl in your arms is wonderful, wonderful.